Agriculture has always been the mainstay of Ghana's economy. 60 to 65% of the nation's labor force is involved in agriculture, and agriculture contributes about half of the total foreign exchange earnings of the nation. However, if the nation is to rise to new levels of prosperity, there must be transformation in the agriculture sector. The new Minister of Agriculture, the Honorable Kwesi Ahoy, wants to do just that: transform agriculture into a vibrant and high-earning sector of the economy.
My goal as a sector minister is very simple. My vision is to put that farmer in the center of all that we are doing through increased incomes, through poverty eradication, but probably through much more of a collaborative effort from all the agencies that impact on that farmer that I'm talking about.
This is in line with the NDC government's manifesto of transforming agriculture and providing food security. The plan is to attract the youth into agriculture. In the manifesto, the NDC promised to support small-scale farmers with credit, mechanization, and a ready market for their produce. To kickstart this new vision and infuse a new vigor in his lieutenants, the Minister for Agriculture started with meetings with directors of the ministry, where he laid out his vision and plans and shared ideas with them. He recognizes that if the ministry is to succeed, all hands must be brought on deck.
We believe seriously that whatever got lost, it should be possible for us to go find it and bring it back.
After the meeting with his directors and staff, the minister went on a tour of the country to familiarize himself with the situation of agriculture on the ground. In the three northern regions comprising the Upper West, the Upper East, and Northern regions, the minister's tour was mainly to ascertain how irrigation can be revived and improved. The minister has chosen block farming as a key strategy to increase food production and achieve food security. Block farming is a system where multitudes of farmers with contiguous plots of land come together and agree on a collective land use plan. They agree on cash crops to plant, planting times and harvesting times. Because block farms are bigger tracts of land, they can easily be mechanized and can take advantage of economies of scale, reduce operating costs and increase farm yields. All across the country, large tracts of farmlands have been identified and released for this new farming project. The minister therefore spoke to chiefs and elders of farming communities.
Gonja land for years, from time immemorial, has been known to be serious farmers. All we are trying to do is to see whether we can convince the people of Gonja land to go back more seriously this time to pursue their traditional calling of farming. The government of the NDC and President Mills want to take up farming as a major thrust of the economic development of this country. This morning he has brought me here to show me land, but first we have to ask the landlord whether that land is available.
So with immediate effect, he has raised the land to you. You can start to do it.
The minister was warmly received around the country, and many communities have released land for block farming.
When you are determined, you have an aim, you succeed.
The minister interacted with farmers and sold his vision to them.
Ghana needs to produce a lot of food to feed ourselves this particular time because there is problem ahead of us. All those who predict the weather are saying that there's likely to be drought very soon in the next few years, maybe next year or next 2 years. Ghana has to prepare against that drought. The government of Professor Mills has agreed to continue the school feeding program, which means that we need to grow enough food to at least give every school child 1 meal a day when they go to school. Then currently we also need to feed the people in the urban area who do not farm but who live on the sweat and toil of you farmers. So there is a big demand for food. We are looking at contract farming. Contract farming means that we have already identified a big buyer of maize. This will be the World Food Program. The World Food Program normally buys maize to give to areas that are afflicted, that are being hit by disaster. This is what has compelled us as the implementers of government policy to go looking for land and identify farmers whom we can use to meet this objective of ours.
Another major farming community the minister visited in search of land for the block farming project is Ejura.
For mining here, Ejura, we are already in the assassin. Ensure any careful. And your mammy is saying, Yankopon, Abuay, assassin at Dahaka crowd to a near Santina de Musa. The Aka say, ye idea who be boom near you may appejan whom and on a ma, Professor Mills or buying, or share no see Debbie. Mumma yen some quater hope you. Na ye Jumana Eguno, and then I'm quite trans and I am paid human.
The best sign a chas as in be a dear trossel, a dear mamma. Ye say, Yamaba and him lantern. You bring your Juma and answer top.
Well, I'm here with my team to come and see Ejura Farms to enable us follow up on the decision that's been taken by government to once again see how we can revamp, restructure this particular entity here and make it play its role as a major breadbasket for cereal production and probably legumes too.
Another farm the minister visited is the Aveime rice project in the Volta region. This project is important to the government as rice has become a staple food in Ghana.
You can sometimes have a little different color or a little different shape.
The minister also visited Tono and Via rice fields in the Upper East region. The NDC government, through the Ministry of Food and Agriculture, would boost the Tono and Via irrigation schemes to assist small, medium and large-scale farmers. On tour of the country, the minister also took the opportunity to inspect rundown and abandoned infrastructure such as silos, and housing for settler farmers to ascertain how these can be revived to play their roles in this new move in agriculture.